Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So today I came across this is why you should stop downloading Roblox cheats. Now, I'm expecting 7 years. That means I was seven when I started, which means you know. So it's full reaction, no cuts, full explain. I'm here experienced, okay? I have experience. I actually did download some viruses. I learned from it how to not to get into suspicious things. Let me tell you, just go over it. Okay? I know how to exploit in today's world. In 2020, back then or 2018, I mean, I was kinda. But I knew what to do. I was in the happy mode era, which, yes, there you can actually download viruses. But with Delta and official executors, no, you can't. Now this is a full reaction video. I mean, what could I say? No,
Recently, I've been getting spammed by viewers about a DM that they got on Discord about this Solara cheat for Roblox. Now, I'm going to tell you if
now for Solara, for you guys, just so you know, Solara is an executor. Now, if someone uses it, please go and touch some grass. Okay? You can look up their site and you will know why.
it's a massive scam and why you should honestly never download game cheats in the first place, because there's some juicy Roblox cheater gossip that just dropped on Twitter. Now, first, I want to actually talk about this scam that a lot of people are getting through their DMs. Check out this free executor Roblox, and they
So
drop
yeah.
a Discord invite link. Now, if multiple people are spamming your DMs with the exact same message, this is clearly a scam, but I
Now, yeah, guys. So if you're into this and on Discord and someone sends you a Solara link, just don't click it. I mean, you have a brain. You're telling the others they are stupid. So please use your brain and prove that others are actually stupid. So don't fall for these links. Now, if you're 10 years old and you have fall for these links, okay, that's something else. But if you're 12 to 13 to 14, just like me, not good.
joined the server, and well, within a minute we've had 8 people join the server, and honestly, I mean, there's so many people that joined just today, so it's a pretty good indication that a lot of people are either gonna get scammed or gonna sober up and stop huffing farts and realize this is a scam. Now, what is Solara? Well, first, there's 2 channels of update and download. We'll go to download because it actually explains what's going on. But Solara is a Roblox script executor. It's a cheating tool which allows you to run code or scripts on
Now
Roblox.
let me explain what Solara really is. Solara is an executor, runs on Python and executes with Lua. You can type some scripts, it works, it's perfect. But the thing is, it has an 54% UNC. That means only 54% of a script will probably work perfectly. And the rest of it, you can dump it in the trash. On Delta Executor, for an example, it's a 99%. Now you can test that if you go on Google and search or ask ChatGPT, I don't know, I need an UNC test for my executor and AO. Or just look for the information. Delta is level 8, Solara is a level 3. So it's a level 5 difference. It is a big difference. So no, you can't run Eclipse up on that. So you probably only fly, ACP, those basic things. But like aimbot, those demanding, almost impossible.
Blocks mainly to cheat. Because why enjoy playing video games like a normal human being when you can just run a script and let the computer play the game for you? But discover the power of Solara, the best Roblox script executor designed to
Not the
enhance your
best.
gaming experience. If we scroll down, there's a download link to a setup.zip file, which is 15.55 megabytes. Now, if we go to the update channel, the latest version is 2.54 with some random numbers, and it's a download again to setup.zip with 15.55 megabytes. They're the exact same file. Now, I want to point out that this download is being sent by a Discord webhook. Now, this tag thing here is because I have a Vencord plugin, but if you didn't have Vencord, if you click on a profile, you'll see that it says app and it's like this blank profile. That's a webhook. Now, why is this download being sent through a webhook? Well, there's two reasons I can think of. First off, this looks more official if you're a kid that would cheat on Roblox, so low intelligence, low
Of
IQ.
course,
But if
low
I had to
intelligence as
guess,
the
I think
airplane.
scammers believe that sending, this is obviously malware, the cat's out of the bag, oh no, but I'm pretty sure scammers believe that if they send malware through a webhook, they won't get punished and they won't get their Discord account banned. Anyways, enough with the yap. I'm just going to download the setup.zip file. Now, I'm going to be a little bit lazy here and just...
So remember, just don't download from scams. There are official sites. I made videos about it. How to not get a virus. I don't have any viruses on my phone. My accounts are not stolen. Not in every way. The problem with the executors is are the scripts, what you use on which sites you go. Just if you use a script that clearly has something in it to steal your account, then I'm sorry, it is what it is. But if you use an official script, Clipsub, Soluna, GhostUp, Fly scripts, Infinity Yield, these are official. These are clear, clean, perfect, no viruses in it, no nothing. So, I mean, remember, don't go on Discord and download those. Go on a site. The scripts, just search it in the executor. Don't go on sites and copy it. Only on official ones, as I know, is Eclipse Up. That's it.
open up Inspect Element and get the exact link from this so that I don't have to deal with downloading it and uploading it. So I got that download link and I threw it into Triage, which I'll have linked in the description. It's basically a browser virtual machine that allows you to do malware analysis without having to set it up yourself. But if I go full screen on this bad boy and the quality drops by 5 gazillion pixels, I downloaded the good old setup.zip file from discord.com. Now, when I extract this bad boy, which it's Windows 11, I don't know how to use this thing, extract. All right, we're good. We get this new setup folder. And when I open up the setup folder, you can see that we have setup.exe with no icon. Definitely not suspicious at all. Now, when I double click on this bad boy, publisher cannot be verified. Are you sure you want to run this?
Now remember, if you're on Windows, you got to deactivate your security thing. Now, some people think, hey yo, it's a virus. Well, it feels like, but it is clearly not. It's a false positive. If you're in school, then perfect, you probably will learn about it.
Yeah, I want to cheat in Roblox. I'm gonna be honest with you, this thing didn't pop up when I first looked at this malware, but it's telling me to install WebView 2. Sure. Now, while all that bogus is going on in the background, I want to point out that while this was loading and downloading, I looked through all these files, and specifically this ruxymixerresources.dll.mui. If I open it with Notepad, which for some reason is like completely just straight awful on the Windows 11 virtual machine, so I just rename it to a TXT file and open it up in Notepad, you'll notice this one's my favorite. In the TXT file, it says spyware and malware, a great sign of what's to come. And in fact, oh so conveniently in the background, it turns out the setup.exe application opened up, and it opened up to this menu here, Windows. If you are not robot, press continue. This is a tough one, boys. What do I do? So I pressed the big continue button. And after clicking that continue button, I waited a solid 10 minutes and nothing happened. And here's a good word of advice. If you download it,
yeah, this is how you can check if you have a virus or not. Now, just don't download Solara in general because Solara is not the best. As I know, it's Swift for the free. For the server side is Arius, and for the rest, I mean Wave.
And run a sketchy setup.exe file, and nothing happens after you run the file. You just downloaded malware on your computer. But anyways, since I ran this file...
No, it doesn't work like this. Like he doesn't know. Now, yes, it is a virus, but like first you have to download this script. You have like the exploit. You gotta extract it. Then you gotta create a file for that. You gotta extract it in the file. Then you gotta deactivate your Windows so you can connect. Then inject it. into Roblox, complete the key system. Like it's a process on Windows. It's cry for help, but if you know what you do, it's just 5 steps, normally 6 steps. Like how many is download, create file, extract, inject, or turn off the antivirus and then inject. It's 5 steps. It's easy.
And absolutely nothing happened, it's time to terminate the analysis and see what actually happened behind the scenes. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O, something's not looking too good when this thing pulls out a solid 10 out of 10 for being bad. So opening up this report, you can see, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit for my grandma viewers. But we got a 10 out of 10, and it's not like a math test. The higher the number, the worse it is. And if we scroll down, it turns out the application we just ran is something called Radamanthus. And what is Radamanthus? Good question. Let me open up a website which explains it a little bit better than I could. Radamanthus, according to PC Risk, is a stealer-type malware. It extracts data from your infected computer. And what is that extracted data? Well, it's your usernames and your passwords that were saved on your browser, as well as your browser cookies. Not just for your Roblox account, but also for every single account you've logged into on your browser. Now, you might be asking, what exactly happens when I run that sketchy setup.exe file? Well, I could spend the next 10 minutes explaining everything, and
This is not how you actually do it. Like to extract it, you don't click it. You gotta move it out, put it on the screen, create a folder, put it in, extract it there, and then it's a complicated step. I mean, on Windows. Now, if you're a Linux user, I'm sorry, you just gotta go away and buy Windows or download Windows because Windows is also free. But the paid version gives you more customizable things, but like, no.
then I'd get to a point where I just start talking out of my rear ends, but it's typical malware stuff. It adds exclusion paths so Microsoft Defender won't do things with the malware. It downloads more pieces of malware, and it does startup stuff. If you really want, I'll have this analysis in the description if you want to look at it. But the main thing that caught my eye is that in the network request part, we can see that setup.exe sent a GET request to a German website, which never heard of this one before. And I decided, you know what? Maybe there's some new Roblox cheats on this bad boy. So I went to the website, and I'm no linguist or anything, but this does not look German. But I have the power of right-clicking and clicking translate to English. And it turns out when you visit this website, it shows you the statistics of the malware. We can see that 3,973 people have launched this piece of malware, the same number in the last 2 weeks, the same number in the last week, and in the last 2 days, 929 people launched this malware, and just today, in the last 24-hour period, 451 people fell for the scam.
Oh my god.
Now, I want to point out, while I was researching this scam, I learned something a little bit strange, because I was searching on the good old Googles looking for Solara, and apparently Solara is a well-known Roblox cheating tool. And I kind of got a little bit excited, because did I just bust some massive Roblox cheating ring that turned into a Russian scam operation? In my dreams, I did, but in reality, no, I didn't. Because it turns out this scam server is actually impersonating another Solara server that claims to be the real one. Now, is this the real Solara server? Can I download the cheat from this one and be safe? Well, I ain't gonna tell you boy, because it's going to cause a lot of issues both for YouTube and for 2 other reasons. But the first thing is that if I give you an invite link to the apparently real Discord server, it's going to lead to a bunch of people getting scammed, because it's time to pull out the Discord snitch handbook. But according to the Discord community guidelines, rule number 24, you are not allowed to...
The perfect thing is, you just gotta swipe this, you gotta go down, you gotta click the Chrome, you just gotta go there, and just search Solara Executor. You just go down, it's also on GitHub, which is the best, or you just go on their official site. Here you go, the official site. Then, I mean, how much unk does it have? Wow, now it has 60, damn. But you know, like, see down there, see down there, yeah. So, okay, you know, just go on the official site as I shown. Go down there, click on Discord, and you will be invited and be in the official one. Not scammed, or just download directly from the site, because what should you do in a Discord server than just getting notification that it got from bypass, and it got 1% more unk.
share content that violates anyone's intellectual property or other rights. This includes sharing or selling game cheats or hacks, which means that I could go to this message, report this message to Discord for hacks, cheats, phishing, or malicious links, and if I send this report, there is a very good chance that this server will get banned off Discord. Now here's the funny thing. The people that are reporting these messages for being cheats aren't just people who don't like cheating in Roblox. It turns out the people reporting these messages are also the scammers as well. Because if the scammers manage to ban this server, which by the way has a whole bunch of boosts, so you know it has a custom invite link. 200,000 people know that invite link to be the real one, in air quotes. But if this server gets banned, the scammer can steal that invite link and turn it into a scam server just like this one. But the second reason why I'm not going to recommend cheating in any video games at all is because they're just way too risky and are never worth it. The reward of cheating in Roblox is that you might have a little bit more fun and you might be able to annoy some kids by griefing their Escape from Charlie D'Amelio Roblox obby. Now, whenever you download and run an app on your computer, like Discord, you trust that the developers of the application you're running are both two things. One, they're competent enough where their application isn't going to make your computer vulnerable to malware.
I made a video about it. And yes, on our side, I don't recommend cheating. I'm an exploiter. I'm that. But the thing is, some people say it's risky. Well, of course it is risky if you go on an unofficial server that doesn't even exist, just download something, then you have 10 out of 10, and then oh my god. Now, yes, this is also on risk because you don't know what to do, but most executors are on a browser called Chrome, Brave, DuckDuckGo, Tor, etc. Now, if you have been falling for the scam, I'm sorry, what should I say? Activate your brain, and I mean, it's what it is.
But the second thing is that you also trust that the developers of Discord aren't going to turn their app into malware. And you know that first thing talking about vulnerabilities? Well, let's get to the Roblox cheater gossip drama thing that I teased at the very beginning. Because oh so recently, an absolute hit tweet just came out on the internet about how Roblox cheaters got hit with a surprise. Now, just a little bit of background, there's something called Wave, which is a Roblox cheat.
Hear me out. Probably download from an unofficial site. Probably got scammed because of a Discord server. And then posting it and saying that. Or he faked it because I don't have any issues. You can't explain me you have issues. Because if I don't have it for the past 7 years, god damn it, almost 8. Yeah, this year, next year, 2026. Okay? Okay, February 2026. I am at 8 years old, just exploiting. You can't tell me you're going into issues. Okay, you can't tell me. Okay, that you got viruses, that you got with a hit of surprise. Because if I don't have it, so don't you. But if you use scripts that are suspicious or installed or go on official websites or go on Discord, then I am sorry for you.
Engine. It's kind of like Solara. It allows you to execute scripts and code on Roblox. But Wave had one extra feature. It's called being coded like hot garbage. Because it turns out, if you run a very specific script using the Wave cheat software, it could abuse a vulnerability in Wave to gain access to your system. And when someone does an exploit like this, they could do whatever they want on your computer. They could upload and run.
Now hear me out. This could be true. This is how scripts get, you know? Now, if you have a Delta, then I'm here to say the Delta is one of the best hacking protection scripter. That means you can get scammed, that's also a thing. You know, everything is disabled on Roblox and everything. For an example, you buy on fake Roblox, Delta will hit you with a notification that it got blocked with a reason, hey, oh, look, it's not a real one. You know what I mean. Delta has something. And no, you can take scripts so that information gets stolen. Delta doesn't access your system, it accesses only Roblox. So it's, how should I say, it's encrypted. So you can.
Files that could steal your Robux, Discord. They could also delete System32 if they wanted. They could do anything they want just by making you run a script using that cheating software. Now, fortunately for anyone that ran the script, that didn't happen, but they made it very clear that if someone else exploits this vulnerability, they aren't just gonna give you this big warning. They're just gonna steal everything they can. Anyways, they give you advice to file a chargeback through your bank, and they uninstalled the cheat engine for you. So thankfully Latte, which is a group by the way, it's not an individual, but thankfully this group of people decided not to steal everyone's usernames and passwords, and instead give you a warning that this cheat engine software is hot garbage. Now what happened when this 3.7 million view tweet went viral and started spreading across the Roblox cheating scene? Well, the developers of Wave allegedly tried to hide this problem and sweep it under the rug, which, remember how I was talking about trustworthiness? Ignoring a problem and trying to hide it is the polar opposite of being trustworthy. Now, fortunately later, they did patch this vulnerability, but again,
Just to clarify, the developers can't be real. No, what should I say? That means also we don't know if that's real. But I don't believe this. If you use a script, that is something else. If you use the executor, the developer, if they reveal themselves only with one picture, then Roblox can sue them. Take Synapse X for an example, got sued because, hey yo, this is me, this is what I created, Roblox knew it, sued the company. Now, if Wave would do that, just go on Discord, just make an account, everyone can just from Roblox, just hack into it, take the information, take the identifications, and just send them to Roblox and sue Wave and block it. Now, just remember, it's not always real, and sometimes it is what it is if you run a script. Use Delta, one of the best anti-hacking scripts, like scripts can't hack your account, and that's it.
this goes to my second point. It gives you an insight on how these Roblox cheat developers are. Not very trustworthy. And with the Solara cheating tool, there is a perfect storm for an exit scam. Because the way Solara works right now is that it's a free download. But when you download and use Solara, you need to go through Link4Ties. Apparently, you need to wait an entire hour with Link4Ties, which is horrible. And if you don't know, Link4Ties is one of those websites where if you want to download something, sure, let's get this thing.
The Link4Ties, fun fact, it was created in Germany, which is crazy. And yes, it could. It doesn't. It could take an hour. But sometimes it's just only 10 seconds. Or if you have 50 cents, then here you go. Or $1 every month, here you go. You can do it instantly without ads.
Thing that's definitely not malware. When you open it up, turns out I need to wait to get access. Now this is only 10 seconds, but for the Solara people, they set it to a
look, 2 days. For 1 year you could take it, yeah, or $12. Now for Europeans, it's a little bit different. Because if we would go for us Romanians on Link4Ties, as I know, yeah, it's only 4 lei, which is $1. No, oh my god, I have so many things here open, come on. No, I can't open anything. Okay, crazy, then let's just do it like this. Brave, you can help me. Link4Ties, man, I hate Chrome. I actually do hate Chrome. Okay, now it's also with the Wave. But you could get it. Why can't I actually run it? Like, is it blocked or do I have a VPN? Now you could, let's just say like that, for us Romanians, European general, this doesn't cost $2 for us, but it costs 4 lei, $1. It is what it is. I'm sorry for you.
Whopping 1 hour. And while you're waiting for an hour for things to happen, this website is just showing you ads up the wazoo. So all those ads from Link4Ties is how Solara makes their money. But it's not a lot. Ad revenue isn't a whole lot. And there is nothing stopping them from making a new entire update. Oh, this new one just happened. But nothing is stopping them from making an update that is actually just a piece of malware. And using that malware, they can steal all your Robux and make even more money, and it honestly doesn't feel like a reach because they already greeted out with the 1 hour linkvertise wait. They're trying to make as much money as possible, and this is just the next logical step for someone that has absolutely zero ethical code.
Breaking news!
Ladies and gentlemen. So it seems like Discord woke up this morning and chose violence because when I went on my Minecraft Steve alt account, you'll notice Discord has banned the server off the platform. But there's also collateral damage because if you look at my servers on the left here, the other server that I was looking at also got banned. Now this is both a great thing and a bad thing. It's good that people aren't gonna potentially put themselves at risk of an exit scam. The bad thing though is that all those
hope you enjoyed this video. Don't fall for scams. I explain everything. Now let's read the comments. This is one of the things that we have to look, and I can explain everything. Okay. Let's go like this. Okay. Okay, the fact that people still fall for these types of cheats is was imagine getting PC because you wanna cheat on Roblox. Yeah, kind of true, but also kind of not because I mean, no, you can't bust your PC only if you're dumb enough install things that you shouldn't install. I mean, yeah, this is what I told them. Now, scamming, did I got likes? No, I got 2 comments. Okay, yeah, but no, I got replies. No, okay, yeah, but I got 2 comments. That's something. Scamming people looking for cheats is an old idea, but so has to be Robert, yeah. Not gonna lie, getting hacked when trying to hack is kind of poetic. The fact that people get mad at you preventing them from getting scammed is insane. I'm not preventing you from not getting scammed. We are explaining that people are dumb and install it from unofficial sites, also scripts from unofficial sites that doesn't even normally should exist. Script blocks is one of them. Script blocks also has verified links. So for an example, if we would go outside for the one moment we would go here on Roblox and we will go down here and let's just MM2 because this is what we play and this is what this account is even all about. Just join it if even would be working. And yeah, I have very good Wi-Fi. I'm on mobile data, but whatever. Join it. We go in here. Fun fact, we are not going in there because I have voice chat. Let's just make new account. Let's just do what we could. No, I can't. But is there something that now you get the idea. You get the idea. If you're on Delta and you have the script blocks engine because this is what you have, you will have the blue thing there saying verified. Yes, execute those. Now, I don't know if script blocks works on browser, but I mean it is what it is. Look at this. This is script blocks. This is the engine that you know. See, it says key systems and everything. Just go from the Eclipse up. This is what I use every day and on search. Then we see you will see these right over here. That check mark. Okay, but on Delta you will see a blue thing saying verified. Yeah, execute those and don't execute those. Okay, please. Okay, and if it says this, Eclipse Hub no key system, then I'm sorry you got scammed because Eclipse Hub doesn't have a key system, my guy. That's written in, okay, I don't care. If y'all start falling for this, I can retire is so real. Roblox exploiting used to be a thriving environment where scamming and yeah, it was, but hey. I mean, our scripters should know something if the file is renamed, it's a virus. Yeah, that's true. Exploiters should know that. And I know if a file is real. But I mean, all files are weird. I mean, isn't like that. I mean, all files are. I mean, what is Bunny even all about? Like, Bunny Executor came out of nowhere, or Delta, like, it's random. Now, I hope you understand. This is the engine. Like, this is the script hub, which works on Delta. And you see something like this. Yes, it says adopt me, but works for I don't know how many games, and even if you have premium, you have even more games. But you see that check mark over there, okay, my guy? You will see check marks. Now, I hope you all enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I hope you understand everything.